That's a good question.
Go straight on.
Well, I mean, that will narrow it down, won't it? The choices. If that's the case. We'll check it all out. I mean, I think you're right, but I can't quite remember, so I'm not going to commit to an answer on that one. And there's lots of places I haven't been, but it depends where we end up, because obviously we end up at a different place, then we've got different options of places to go to and unlock for the next one and the next one, so... If we only got a certain amount of countries because we've been to them at the moment, well, it's better to have 5 choices than have 50 in it. It's gonna make the choosing a lot quicker. It won't require a whole stream to make the decision. Obviously, as we get more garages, we'll probably end up having a bit more options. But I'm also saying that the more garages we've got, the more employees we've got, the quicker we'll end up making money anyway, so we won't be travelling as often between buying garages
And then exit.
before we have the money to buy our next one. So it might be a good thing
Right.
if that's the case, and I hope it is the case. But we'll wait and see when we get to the end of this. I suppose after this one it ain't going to matter too. But whether or not you can only buy a garage in a place you've been, just like you can only buy your trucks from a truck dealer you've been to. I'm guessing it's about to go to 50. So I might as well prepare myself.
Go straight on.
There's a nice area around here, isn't it? Not too shabby looking. There's our fuel. We haven't used much. Thanks to my superb driving. I wonder if you could drive down there. I suppose you could drive down that road. They should make that a rest stop. Look at this wide open country full of trees and floating trees. And tunnels. No, they could have been one of those type of bushes that are used for medicinal purposes because they seem to be quite high. I hummed and hard about that one being a PG channel, but it was an opportunity I couldn't really miss. Because I actually convinced myself that was a good quality joke. Everyone else might think the opposite. Which in that case was just a complete waste of my lack of abilities. Comedic abilities. Why don't you pull in front of me? Oh, and why don't you speed up, truck? You know, the whole reason was you guys were going slow. Yeah, I didn't explain it. I just explained why I said it. I thought it was easy to get. But then again, I knew what I was talking about, so it was definitely easy for me in that aspect.
Keep left.
You got it? Oh, excellent. I don't know where to say good or oh, I'm sorry.
Keep left.
Good, I'm sorry. Oh, hang on, we're on a new day.
Keep left.
Bring forth the loud sound of the roaring engine that is a Renault. Meow, meow. See it purring away. Yeah, they've definitely changed that. It's a lot louder inside the cab than... Or have they? Actually, no. Maybe they haven't. Maybe that's to do with my headset or my PC, because actually... I was thinking that this is... I noticed this before on this game, but it's actually Farming Simulator 22 I noticed. Because originally in those games, the old ones, it was always louder outside than in the cab, and in 22 it seems to reverse, so... I don't know, maybe it's something to do with my PC. Now speaking of which, how's your PC going, Causey? Nice, mate, you having fun? Have you gone back and played all the old games you used to play on the old computer to see what the difference is? That's what I like doing. As soon as I get in, when I got this new PC, that's what I did. I loaded every single game just to see the difference in quality and performance. Yeah, well, you got stars now, don't you? You never saw the stars before, and now you can have the stars in the sky. Actually, when I reloaded Pro Mods, updated the Pro Mods for this, I couldn't remember if I was, when I was streaming this, if I had the very high definition. Or just the high, or the one for a really good PC, or one for extreme PCs. I know it runs fine when I'm not streaming it, but this time around I decided just to be on the safe side. So it's less work for the old graphics card to be able to process the stream and everything. I just put it in the high one, and it's still graphics is nice. which has got a lot to do, I think, with old SCS and their engine. And of course I'm not running it on 4K, I'm running it on 1080 because I can't stream in 4K obviously. So there's no point playing it in 4K, it just puts more work on the PC having to downscale it to 1080 anyway. Look, we've got 2,000 kilometres to go. I don't like the look of them getting closer. Why is it that every time I change lanes they decide to speed up? It's not a race, people. Don't take it personally because I'm overtaking you, it's just because you're going slow. Yeah, just like really, yeah, it is a typical. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, thank you. You're a good lad. You're on my Christmas card list now.
Right.
We're coming up to an intersection, I'll just get into cab view again for that. Because I'd like to see properly who I'm about to hit
Turn right.
from the side, otherwise we go back into a good old crash cam, as you guys like to call it, when we're heading, doing our crashes head on. Now, how far away is this ferry? Oh, I tell you what, I'm actually, I wonder how much change, if they've done any changes. I don't think they would have done with the Middle East pack. And I'm just dreading some of those border, there's checkpoints left, right and centre at this one. And they are really, really narrow roads to get through, narrow checkpoints.
Now.
You spend about half an hour reversing and going forward and reversing and going forward just to trying to line up to get your truck through the narrowness of it. So it's a nice thing that we don't have to have a extra mod for the Wyoming one on the ATS, that they, with the updates and everything else like that. I've always wondered with his mod for the season, the guy that does the seasons one, whether or not when he brings out the update, if he does any tweaks beforehand. Oh, look at that, 13 grand. Sam, you good man. Or maybe lady. Might be Samantha, short for Samantha. Nevertheless, it's $13,000. Forever inching closer to that truck. Imagine that. Imagine if we get to do it as soon as I get to 80. 190. There it is. Now we're down to 60. Imagine we did that. Getting a truck and a new garage all in the same stream. Poor old ATS. Mind you, ATS not that far behind, was it? I mean, once again, we started at what, 175 and ATS is 134, so that's $40,000 difference. Oh, the truck's $250,000. It's the third truck, so it's $250,000, and then the one after that is 300,000. Whether or not we need to go higher than that after that, well, that's going to be enough to give us a complete decent truck, because we'll probably spend as much as we can just to keep it even on both. 430 now be needed for both. Oh, including the garage. Yeah, gotcha. Of course. I instantly thought you meant like 2 trucks and one here, one in ATS. Don't know why, I just did. Right, yeah, you're right. So that's another 200 and basically 20,000.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah. It's not going to happen, is it? I don't know why I thought it would. Maybe my excitement is getting to me about the fact that EGS is in the lead at the moment and it's turned it back into a decent competition. Maybe way too excited because what did I do? Missed my turn off. Which really wasn't a turn off, all I had to do was go straight. It's alright, I was just getting enough momentum to get up the hill. It's a Renault after all. See? Look at that. I was just building up speed so I could get up that hill with ease. See, if I was in a different truck I'd never needed to do that. And the funny thing is, out of this whole thing, with all the lying excuses I've come with to cover my mistakes, that is the most plausible sounding one I've had so far. It's almost one that you could sit there and go, I know you're lying, but are you? Oh, hey, 70. Oh, look, a border.
Keep right.
Why can't I go where the bus went? Why do I have to come over here? What do they get special treatment for? No, it just looked like I hit the barrier then, but it didn't really. It was a sudden stop. The force of hitting the barrier. Oh dear. I sort of knew it too because I knew as soon as the speed I was doing when it told me I could hit the button, I knew I wasn't going to stop in time. Just gotta remember, things are a lot closer than they appear in this view. Right, back onto the road again. There goes the line, back down to 203,000. It'd be really nice to get rid of that line, but then I'd have to do it with ATS, which is fine, I suppose. But oh, can I think? Oh, teasing me. But it's not that much of a biggie, is it? When we get to the point where we're going to make enough money, that 5 grand's not going to be too much of a hassle to lose every day. And if it gets to a point where we're making enough money really quick and it's a decent amount we can pay off all at once, then fine. And we don't have to do that because it won't really be affecting us. We can just carry on, and then all of a sudden we won't be paying loan back. So I might, if I remember, someone remind me, check how much we've got left. I always think it's not much, but it always is. It's like we haven't actually done that much or that many days since we got the loan, which always surprises me for some reason. I feel like we're going forever. Oh, that's nice. Nice and flat around here, isn't it? Good place to go for a jog or a bike ride. No hills to contend with. Oh, which one are you going to pull out? And you are, aren't you? I should have been, I thought he would have gone to the end of that. I was getting prepared to change lanes right when he hit me. Because I wasn't expecting it then. I was expecting it, but not there. I thought he would go right to the end of that lane before he pulled out in front of me. And I got fined for it again, didn't I? Oh. Actually, I was about to say, with the Jazzy Cat stuff, so normally with the Jazzy Cat stuff, I have the military pack so we can take military cargo. I've never really, and I don't know why, I've never really put in the military traffic pack. I'll do it for the overweight trailers and all that kind of stuff, but so I decided to do it this time, and I'm just wondering if I actually did, because I downloaded everything, installed everything, and then I went, you know what, actually I will grab it. I'm in the wrong view, yep, and I'll stick it in, and I don't think I have. I downloaded it, I did do that, I know that. I don't think I put it in. See, this is how you do it. See how I changed lanes, everyone? You watching? See how there was, I didn't hit anything. I checked to see that there was a car there, saw there wasn't one, safely moved into the lane. Did you all take note? Did all of you? All of you? Yeah, I'm talking to all of you. Every single one of you. Now you made my steering wheel wobble. It is, it's wobbling like I got speed wobbles. Yeah, it didn't come into, yeah, it did stop. Absolutely. Okay, my steering wheel stopped wobbling. Maybe I need to rebalance my tyres. Get the wheels aligned. Get the government to smooth out the road a bit. Get a bunch of people down here with sandpaper.
right, and then turn right.
That was a rather quick slowdown, wasn't it?
Turn right.
Ooh, we've got question marks here. One's bound to surely got to be a recruitment agent. Is it? I don't have one. I'm not going to be anywhere near them.
Go straight on.
I will be in a sec though. I'm going to go right past them. Yeah, I don't get a single ad, mate. Which is back to its normal states of denial. Obviously, we definitely know one of these is a truck, but if there's a recruitment agency, I'm going to pick it up. Because I sort of remembered saying that we're going to try and pick them all up last year. So we've got a Mercedes up here.
Turn left.
It's this one over here.
Get ready to turn right.
Yes! Another one added to the list.
Get ready to turn right.
And back out the main road and carry on like nothing happened. Hi! Funny thing is I thought, that one's gonna turn. I didn't even see the one in front that did turn. So,
Turn right.
yeah, I was sort of right wrong. I thought the one I saw, being the only car there, the first car I saw, would turn, and the first car did turn, I just didn't see it. Oh, we're at the ferry anyway.
Get
Wow,
ready
wow,
to
wow.
turn right.
So we're on Wednesday. We'll keep note of that because it depends what time we turn up, what day it is going to determine what view we're in. And we got, what, 1,700 Ks to go. So how much is that going to knock it down by the time we get over there? Oh, yeah. I might as well stay in this view anyway while we're in the towns.
Keep right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Turn left.
Turning left, as requested, instructed, informed. Either way, I'm doing it. Oh. So it was a good choice me going with the freight market. You get to see the Middle East mod. Not much security here for international travel.
Recomputing. Finding a new route.
Alright, let me just check something first. I'll need to check which port I'm supposed to be heading to. All the way down to there, just outside Jerusalem. Rightio. And then I'm going to need a quick bio break. It was there, wasn't it? 37 hours. $2,300. Wow, off my 30,000, does it really make it worthwhile? I don't know. Well, for the drive, I suppose, as the drive goes. Right, we're embarking. I'll be back soon. I just need a quick bio break. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Suppose that's a good indication that I loaded the mods, right? The game's still running, for the most part. Just we've got to move a little bit and see how we get on. What's the time? Oh, so we've gone 2 days. So technically we should be in the cab view. We also, I think we might as well just carry on driving through the night. No point having to sleep now, really. Just got to figure out what side of the road they're driving down here. We've got 31 hours remaining. We've got 3 hours to get there. So maybe should just have a sleep. I mean, if it's only 3 hours away, we might as well see it in the, oh, I remember this place. Might as well see it in the light.